Hello friends, welcome to Ikra Technology. Let's learn about modules in Python. So modules are the basically Python files which contain the Python code that can be functions, classes or variables. Basically we use module to organize our code. Okay, to use them and to reuse them. So if suppose I'm creating a game and the game have a functionality of like suppose the game have multiple levels like level 1, level 2, level 3. So I want to separate these levels. I can separate these levels in different modules, so that I can if I want I can reuse them, and my code will be segregated too or organized too. So now uh, in Python there are two types of modules. First are built-in modules, or you can say the modules that are already present in Python. From certain we have worked with some modules already, like math module, or you can math module provides you some mathematical functions, advanced mathematical functions which you can use. So let's see some functions of math modules. So we have math.sqrt, which gives you the square root of a number. Then we have a power, which gives a power function which gives you the power. First parameters takes the x, which means the base, and the second parameter takes the power. Then we have floor function, which return the largest integer less than or equal to x. Then we have factorial, which returns the factorial of a number. Then we have a gcd function which returns the greatest common divisor of two numbers. Then we have sine functions. Then we have cos function. Then we have a pi constant. This is not a function, as you can see there are no braces. This is a constant value which is defined, which gives you the value of pi. Okay, then we have another module from Python which is called as random module. Random module is used to generate random numbers in Python. So we use random module when we want to generate random number, when we want to shuffle the sequence, or we want to select the random element from the list. So let's see an example of random module. Here we are randomly getting uh, numbers between 1 to 10. See, this is giving you random number from 1 to 10. We have a function called randint, in which we have to give start and stop values. Then you can even shuffle a list using random shuffle function. So in shuffle function you have to give the list and it shuffles your list randomly. It randomly shuffles your list, as the module name is random. Then we have date time module. We have already seen the date time module. Date time module is again provided by Python. Using date time module you can do certain things, like as I said, you can format the date as a string using strf time, right? Then we can calculate the time difference. I have already explained this one. So now let's go on our second type of modules, which is user defined modules. So user defined modules are the modules defined by us. We are the users. So we create the modules as per our requirement. So let's better understand this with a practical. Okay, here I'll create a module. Okay, for better understanding I will create a new folder. Okay, you can name this folder anything. For now I am naming this as module. You can name it anything. Okay, and here I am creating two files. One will be my module file. Okay, so I'll create my module dot py. This file will have my function. So here I'll create a function called as def greet. Let's go with very basic function. Here I will take name in this function, and then I will print a basic f string of hello, and then we will use the name. Okay, so this is what our function is gonna do. It will gonna take a parameter called as name, and we are gonna print that parameter. Then now in this module folder I will create a new file where I will use the module we have created. So let's name this as test. Okay, I am naming it as test.py. So in test.py what I am going to do is I am going to import my module which I have created. So I will write from my module. See, from my module import, we have a function in it called as greet. So let's import that, not greeting module, let's import greet function. Now I will call the function from module.py file, which is I will print it. See, and this is what the output will be generated. I'll print the greet function. So I'll remove the print function as I have already written the print function there. Now now one thing to note is sorry, let's clear it. Cd, what I'm doing here is I'm going into my Python folder as I'm not exactly there. So here I am inside the Python folder. As my module is stored in the module folder, first we will navigate inside the module folder. Okay, so cd module, I am going inside a module folder. You can change directory using the cd command. Here I have went inside the module folder. Now I want to run this test.py file. So how, like we run any other file, python test.py, and see, we are getting hello John Doe. As you can see, I have not defined any function inside this file, but I have defined the function into the another file called as my module, and I am just simply importing the function from my module and using it here. So this way you can segregate your code, organize your code, and reuse your code. So here you can see step by step and follow these steps. Let's quickly revise what we learned today. So we learned about Python modules, why we use Python modules, because of its amazing features of reusability and organization. There are two types of modules: inbuilt modules or uh, user defined modules. Built-in modules are the modules provided by Python itself. One of such module is math, which provides you the mathematical functions. You can use any of these mathematical functions. Then we have another module called as random module, which provides you function like randint and shuffle, using which you can generate random integer or shuffle a given list randomly. Then another such module is datetime module, using which you can perform datetime operations. Then in user defined modules, we define the modules as per our requirement. I have shown the basic example of user defined module. Now let's see a complex example also. Here what we have done here is we have called we have created a file called as test.py. Okay, and here you can see we have not defined a single function. Okay, all the functions are defined here. As you can see, all the functions are defined here, and we have not defined a single function here. What we did is we simply imported the function we defined in this file, like addition, subtraction, multiplication and division. These are basic functions. You can go through it and you will understand what I have done here. So here I have defined the basic functions in our calculator.py file, which is our module file, and then we have imported this module. Basically we have imported the functions from this module, which is add, subtract, multiply, divide, and we have used these functions here. You can see in our this file, test.py file. So you can see outputs look something like this. If you can select the choice, and as per the choice you can perform the operation. So yeah, that's all about today's video. Thank you.